Hi guys, Johnny Good here for Real Home Studio. Today taking a look at 5 different plugins, 5 different ways and approaches to get a nice big fat bass. And just before we dive straight in, I just want to remind you to please like, subscribe, and if you've got something to say, please do drop it in the comments box below. Okay, so this first approach is actually utilising 2 different plugins, and I've seen a couple of tutorials on it on YouTube, and it's very, very effective indeed. And it's essentially mimicking Andy Wallace's workflow, utilising the Neve console and an SSL Channel Strip. So you can use any kind of Neve emulation. This one's the Sheps 73 from Waves, and what we want to essentially do is just crank the low end as hard as we can, as close as we can to 40 Hertz. On this 73, we get down to 35 Hertz, and we're just going to smash that as hard as we can on the low end, and this is what it does to the bass. So let's just play the bass without it. And now let's bring that Neve in. So you can hear it brings in lots of fatness to our bass already. And then next up, we're going to bring up the SSL Channel Strip. I'm running a bit of compression through there, and I've done some very simple moves on here, just really using the filters, the high pass filter of 40 Hertz. And I've done a little cut at around 250 and a little boost around 3.5K to get some of that stringy twanginess out of this Fender bass. Other than that, very simple moves. And this is what it sounds like. And I'll just drop them out. And let's have a listen in the mix. Really, really effective and very simple technique to get a nice big fat and smooth bass. Okay, let's move on to Softtube's Saturation Knob. 100% free, a great sounding plugin, super useful, incredibly simple, one knob. Let's take a listen to the bass, and then I'm just going to start dialing this in. And this thing gets really dirty. Let's take a listen in the mix. Excellent sounding plugin. As I said, you can go grab that for free. You can get some really nice, big, rich analog bass sounds. Next up is the excellent Decapitator from Soundtoys. When it comes to saturation, this is a fantastic plugin to reach for. It doesn't really need an introduction. Let's just take a listen to it out, and then I'll bring some of that drive in. Mix. It's also very flexible Decapitator. You can play around with the tones, so you can go from a really dark tones down here to really opening out a lot more, depending what you're after. It's an excellent plugin. Next up is a plugin which I featured actually a few weeks back from the excellent Analog Obsession. Again, another 100% free plugin, and this thing is a beast on the low end. So it starts in its lowest setting is a 1 dB boost, and you can go all the way from 60 round to 180 Hertz. Let's just take a listen to what it does to the bass. bringing in the mix. An excellent plugin for just fattening that low end. Very good on drums as well, I found it too. So that's Analog Obsession's Love End, again 100% free. And finally, I've got Clang Helms SDR, an excellent saturation plugin. It's got 4 different settings within it. This desk setting, which I like the most, and then it's got fuzz, digital, and tube as well. But this, as I say, this desk setting's really sounds great. So let's just listen to the bass again as it is. And then just bring in SDRR. And in. And let's listen to it in the mix. So there you go, that's 5 different approaches, 5 different plugins, from totally free to more paid for versions that you can utilize to get a nice big rich and fat bass sound. So crucial to get that bass sitting right and sounding full to make your mixes from your home studio sound really premium and competitive. I do hope you found that video useful today. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe, most importantly have yourself a great day.